Alright guys, welcome back to The Long Dark. So we are picking up with the Interloper series. I think this will be, oh gosh, I can't even think off the top of my head what episode we're up to now, but yeah, welcome back. So we're picking off here, obviously in Pleasant Valley, the start of a new day, and we're just kind of working our way back towards the farmstead right now to drop some of the supplies and things that we picked up over in Thomson's Crossing. So that's kind of the current plan. Am I even going the right way? I think so. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, because there's the road, so we're going the right way. Anyway, yeah, welcome back. I appreciate you guys all tuning in to the episode. I truthfully, as always, can't say thank you enough for the support that we've gotten on the channel so far. And just looking forward to, you know, keeping the momentum flowing and keep putting out great content for you guys. So if you're new here, or maybe this is your first episode you're checking out on the channel, or maybe you've caught a few and haven't done so yet, I'd obviously invite you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That'll kind of get you roped into all of that future content that we will have coming out in the future. So it obviously will do that, and obviously will help us to continue to grow the channel as well. So yeah. Alright, so I think the plan in this one, I'm spotting that wolf over there. It's kind of between the hay bales. He's a long ways off, so we should be fine. But anyway, so I think the plan for this episode is we want to get back to the farmstead, unload some of the supplies and stuff that we picked up back at Thomson's Crossing, and then I think ultimately we'll try and head up towards Skeeter's Ridge in this episode. So obviously didn't get a great draw with the weather to start the day here, so hopefully this doesn't, you know, progress into a full-blown storm, blizzard. It's obviously going to put a hamper on any travel plans that we have, so definitely want to avoid that. But first and foremost, we just got to get back, and we should be coming up pretty soon to being able to see the farmstead. And then we'll head up to Skeeter's Ridge, and depending on, you know, when we get there, what time of day it is, I think it's actually off a little bit this way. Yeah, depending on when we get up there, you know, we may stay a night in that basement at Skeeter's, or because obviously we're going to hit the plane crash while we're up there, so we just need to make sure that, like, we get there warm enough and in good enough condition. Otherwise we'll have to spend the night at Skeeter's, which isn't a big deal. Honestly, probably the safer decision anyway, just to get up there and kind of slow play it, not rush into anything. So we'll see. We'll see. Obviously still need to get back. We're super heavy right now, and that's kind of why this trip has taken a while, but once we get in, we'll be able to get warmed up and everything. We could grab, I think there's some cattails over there, maybe. We might have grabbed them already though. Yeah, I don't see any. No big deal. We should be still okay on food. We don't have a ton, but we have enough that you know, we're not like desperate or anything. We can check out what all that looks like once we get over to the farmstead, because we're gonna obviously do some inventory checking and leaving some stuff behind. So let's see, there's sometimes some wolves out here, so I do need to be a little careful. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay, we're smooth sailing. Yeah, that deer's still there. I'd like to get the pelt off of that dead deer right there at some point. Hoping he doesn't despawn anytime soon. And then I passed another one, didn't I? I feel like in the last episode I saw 2 deer that were dead like that. I'm trying to remember where the other one was, but I don't recall. And obviously I'd like to kill another one for the meat, so we'll see what happens. But first and foremost, we gotta get inside here and get warmed up. And I guess I'd be remiss if I didn't mention as well that this episode probably won't drop for another day or so, but today's the day that they released the episode 4, so I feel like I should at least mention that. Definitely looking forward to that coming out. It's been a long time since we've gotten any new content over in Wintermute, so obviously I've got the series going on right now in Wintermute, and so we'll keep that going, and hopefully the timing will work out that you know, as soon as we kind of start getting close to wrapping up the Winter Meat series here with all 3 of the episodes that are currently out. Episode 4 will hopefully be like, you know, coming out in the very near future, and they will eventually, you know, put out what the official date is going to be. Today was just kind of the, not teaser, but they put out the art for it and released the title and all of that kind of cool stuff. So if you haven't seen that yet, definitely go check it out. Gets me excited anyway. We'll obviously be covering that probably in some episodes, so something to look forward to in the future. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you want to keep up to date, there's as good a reason as any to do that now. Alright, so obviously here I'm just kind of, you know, dumping some supplies and stuff out, kind of losing some weight. So what I'm up to, 4 pots over there. I do still have 2 of these books. I don't think, yeah, neither one of these is close to being finished. 3 flares. I'll probably leave 1 flare behind. I'll refuel. We have a 0.11 of a gallon of lantern fuel. I'll go ahead and just, my lantern should take all of that, so we'll just refuel. Yep, and we're good, so that takes care of that. We're not carrying that around anymore. The cans, I'm gonna leave 1 of them. I just hate carrying the cans, guys. They come in handy as an extra kind of like water receptacle, but they just kind of junk up your inventory, really. We'll leave 1 of these sewing kits behind. Maybe if we get warmed up and it's not terrible outside, I'll just go quickly grab the pelt from that deer out there. I don't know. We'll see. So we got the dusting sulfur and the stump remover, and I don't really think we have a need for either of these 2 things, but I picked them up anyway just because I was feeling a little anxious about leaving anything behind, so we'll probably just stash them here in the farmstead, and who knows, maybe at some point there'll be another use for these things outside of just the gun or the ammunition. That would kind of be cool, because then you'd have to kind of weigh, like, you know, do you use it for one thing, or, you know, do you use it on the ammunition, or use it for whatever the other, you know, use case is for it. I don't know what that would be. I mean, I guess it's saying fertilizer. It's basically what the grow well is, so I don't know. You couldn't really garden in this because it's just too cold outside, but it's gonna dump that pair of gloves really quick. Transfer. They're ruined. I could harvest them, but I just don't want to spend the time right this moment to do that. Let's see. We probably have a ton of water, I'm betting, because I think we cleared out a few toilets, so let's see what that's looking like. Yeah, we have over 2 gallons, so I'm going to leave a gallon behind. Gallon and some change. So that leaves us with almost a gallon. So we'll stash the rest here. We've got a pretty good little water supply built up at this point. Those toilets, we're drinking a bunch of toilet water, but definitely help you grow your water supply for sure. Your water store. Just kind of stashing them here. And the little guy. Put him in the corner. Okay, what else do we have? So we're down about 6 pounds. The rest of it's all pretty well just food, which I'll carry with me. I still feel a little heavy. We'll leave behind. We really don't need either of the 2 whetstones right now, so we'll just drop those and we'll just stash them here. Somewhere on this table. Kind of running out of space. Oops. What else can we leave here, guys? I guess, you know, really, the sewing kits, I'll keep 2 on me, but once it comes time to actually do some serious, you know, sewing, like work on the, any of the animal garments or anything like that, I'll probably be here at the farmstead anyway, so we don't need to take this stuff with us. There was a spot. Let's see, what else, guys? I don't think there's any other tools I want to leave. We have a bunch of cloth. We could probably stand to leave some of it behind, but cloth's one of those things that can come in handy, so I might just keep it on us. I don't know if there's anything else. that I'm willing to part with at the moment. Clothing, food, yeah. Okay, we won't spend any more time on that. Let's do this though. Let's check where our skill levels are. So carcass harvesting, cooking are both at 3. Fire starting's only at 2. Archery's almost a 2. Mending 2. Yeah, so the biggest things I think really that we need to kind of work on still are cooking and archery. And mending, I think mending only applies to like when you're actually fixing something, like the name implies, mending. So it's not like if I were to craft the animal garments, I don't think that helps me out at all, unfortunately. Okay, so we're pretty warm. We're hungry. Let's maybe eat a cattail stalk. Let's read a chapter of our book to finish warming up, and then let's take a step outside and see if it's decent enough conditions for us to head towards Skeeter's Ridge. So the book. Let's do the other one since we've already read on that one a little bit. Okay, so now we should be fully warm. Let's drink the water, and maybe I should grab a little more water since we're leaving for a little while. I think that's probably what I should do, just to be safe. How much do we have? We were at like 9.5 of a gallon. Yeah, we're at 8.4. So let's go ahead and just grab another big one. And what's that put us at? 60 on the weight. Do we have a can at least? Yeah, in case we need to make a little bit of water, we've got some kind of receptacle to do it in. So let's see what the conditions are out here. Not bad. It's cold, but it didn't. The weather didn't get worse. I mean, and I think it's actually we need to go this way. So let's actually. There's a stream back here that should take us like almost directly to it, actually. So let's head for the frozen creek back here, and then keep a lookout for wolves. Am I going the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way. Gets back over this hill. Yeah, okay. Now I've got my bearings sorted out. It is just so cold out here. Look how quickly our warmth down in the lower left is dropping. We're already at halfway, and we've just been outside for not even a minute, probably. So we might get there pretty chilly. But there's Draft Dodger's cabin is over there, so maybe that's where we'll take a little bit of refuge and warm back up for a while. But for the most part, this should take us pretty much right there, if I remember correctly. I guess we could probably try and hustle a little bit as well. Need to keep some stamina in our pocket for in case we come across a wolf or a bear or something to be able to run away.
It's making my head feel thick.
Almost midday, so you'd think that... Actually, I think it gets warmer progressively through the day. So you would think that it would be warming up, but it's still super cold.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Alright. Let's get there. So there's the derelict cabins. Should be right here. Across the stream. Up the hill, maybe. Yeah, right there. Right there in the center. And then I believe that means Draft Dodgers. Okay, there's a wolf right over there. Draft Dodgers should be kind of on down a little ways. But maybe we'll just go for Skeeters right off. No, I shouldn't be carrying anything that's gonna get that wolf interested in us, other than just us ourselves. So we'll cut a wide enough path from him that it shouldn't be an issue. Come on. Alright. So there might be... There's never like much here. I was thinking maybe there was a stove, but there's not. So let's keep pushing. Kind of have to make the decision here on the fly on if we want to push up to Skeeter's right now or go to Draft Dodgers. We need to hit Draft Dodgers at some point just in case there is some loot there, but at this point I think we're closer to Skeeter's that we might as well just keep going that direction. Getting cold though. Kind of watching our condition bar go down more than I would like to, but it's the name of the game sometimes, guys. Let's take a peek over. Oh no, I don't want to go that close to the edge. That far out. I was going to see if we could see Draft Dodgers from up here, but it was a little bit more involved than I wanted to get. So I'm trying to remember. I think the way that we're going is going to take us actually first a little closer to the plane crash, if I recall correctly. So this isn't like, we're not going to end up right at Skeeter's edge. We're going to end up by the plane crash and then have to kind of cross all of that to get over to Skeeter's Ridge to get to the basement. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. I could be 100% incorrect. And it would not be the first time. Yeah, because, well, I forget what this cave is called. Maybe like Burnt Cave or something, but there's a cave right over here. Let's do this. No, let's just keep moving. Doubt we're going to get any kind of like relief from this cave. It's going to be still too cold, but we'll jump inside and check it out anyway. A couple things to be searched in here. Burned Ridge Cave, that's what it's called. Not Burned Cave, but Burned Ridge. Alright, let's check this stuff out quickly and keep moving.
Thank goodness.
Some stuff. And
Just out of this stuff.
I was prepared to say the word nothing, and then surprisingly we found something in there. Okay, there's a deer carcass. Have to remember that. There's some maple saplings. Those would be good to grab, but I don't want to spend the time right at this moment. Try and remember that on the way, possibly. On the way back, I mean. Trying to remember the exact layout of all of this. I think Skeeter's Ridge is basically like I have to go through the plane here, out through the door on the other side. Soda, take that since it's in the open. We'll worry about searching all this after we get inside for a little while and warm up. Come on, what's the deal here? All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll come back and actually search everything. I want to get to Skeeter's and get inside for a little while and obviously start warming up and feeling a little bit better, and then we'll come back and actually do the searching. So, alright. There's that. I think Skeeter's is now basically this direction. And I did hear a wolf howl when we were still on the other side of the plane, so we need to be at least aware. Skeeter's Ridge. Okay, but where's the house with the basements over here? Okay, we're good. And I also noticed there's a ton of birch saplings over there, so we'll try and get some of those maybe before we kind of leave this general area. What else? There's a couple things that I know that can be searched up here. We'll check this one out first. The basement's actually over at that building, but we'll check this one first. Oh, is that a wolf? Is that a wolf? Did I just hear you? Yep, it sure is. Alright, we need to be crafty here. Because he's like in our direct path. I don't have any decoys or anything, so this could get a little dicey. Let's go up here and see if we can pull this off. Where you at? Where you at, friend? You know what I could do? Oh, he moved. You can't get me. Yeah. Get out of here. Just cost me a little bit of time, friend. That's all it cost me. Yeah, usually like if they can't get to you, they'll eventually just run away. Alright, let's jump in here really quick. Okay, so now we're warming up. That's really what was important. Yeah, that wolf. I mean, heck, if we could have got him, I would have. But because he was kind of taking that long, slow approach over to us when we were on top of that cliff there, and then he took off running and kind of missed our opportunity to take that shot. But yeah, I had all intentions of letting that arrow fly, and then he moved. So it is what it is, man. 2 t-shirts and they're in the exact same condition. What's up with that? Both 54%. And are those better than the... No, they're not better than the dress shirt. Unfortunately. Still carrying that darn dress shirt with me. Did we start with that? I don't remember. I bet we did. I bet that was one of our first pieces of clothing. Yeah, there's not much in here. But that's fine. We really weren't... I mean, yeah, any loot that we come across is great, but that's really not what we were doing here. We're here to get warm. Sometimes there's stuff on the edges. Nothing. Yeah, no. I'll tell you what. Let's break a couple of these down with our hands, and that'll give us some time to warm up. And who knows? There could be something behind her. Honestly, I don't think there is, but I don't know that I've ever broken these down. Yeah, no, nothing back there. That's okay. It was a worthwhile experiment. Let's go ahead and eat a cattail stalk to kind of slow down our condition drop. And yeah, let's... the problem is that wolf probably will return. So, like, sticking our head out of here, he's probably not too far off. Let's be ready. He's not so close that we don't have an opportunity to see him before he charges. So he ran off that direction. Okay, let's go search the other house. Keep our eyes peeled though. Getting super cold again super fast, so let's take a peek. I don't see him anywhere. We don't really know how far he ran after he took off. He could be a ways away. There's a feather. Give me that. Is there any more? Nope. He said it's just so cold here. Just keep my eyes open, guys. Alright, I saw some tools. Yep, there they are. Take those. And I can't get through there. Nope. I don't want to stray too far because of the temperature. But I know that there was at least one thing to be searched over here. So let's go over there. I feel like I'm pretty safe. I'm going to go ahead and put that away. I hear him out there, though. You can hear him howling somewhere. There was, I think, a body over here to search, yeah.
I can't feel my hands.
What you got for me, buddy? Alright, well, the temperature has gotten a little better. Nope, I say that and it comes back. I think we were just behind cover. Yeah, we're just behind cover right now. That's the only reason why. Yeah, no, it's not worth risking going over there and searching anything in the plane right now. We'll just have to get fully warmed up, and we'll probably have to spend a night over in Skeeter's before we even think about doing that. Keep our eyes open for that wolf. Yep, he's back.
Freezing.
He's probably coming for us. He doesn't see us yet. You guys think we can beat him to the door?
Where can I find something to eat?
I talked a lot in the last here it comes. Okay, pull. Alright, I'm not confident. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Got it. I was like so cold, my hands were shaking. I just and our conditions so low. If he'd have gotten us, there was no way we were surviving. So it just wasn't worth the risk. I think we might try to get him though. We might do the thing we did the first time and go on that cliff. that seems to work pretty well. So we'll try and take him out from there. Maybe be a little bit safer. So what time is it? I think I'll probably just spend some time in here. We'll probably go ahead and wrap up this episode here, and then I'll just kind of probably hang out in here the rest of the day and, you know, warm up, and I'll probably eat and maybe read a little bit, and then I'll just obviously spend the night here, and we'll kind of roll out in the morning and go try to maybe kill a wolf and search the plain. So should be a good amount of stuff to do in the next episode. So yeah, I as usual appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't done so yet, I'd invite you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel just to keep up to date with all the content we've got coming out. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.